Y'all know what season it is by the things I've got up here on my counter. It's apple season. And so I'm going to make some baked apples because you love baked apples, don't you, Michael?
Yeah, I like apple pies too.
Your favorite, though, is my fried apple pies.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, oh gosh, it's so good. But today we're going to go a little healthier route. And certainly a little bit easier. Now I have sliced about a 1/2 inch off the top of my apples. And I got some fruit fresh. I kind of sprinkled on it so they wouldn't turn brown. But they going to get brown because I'm going to put them in the oven. So you just want to make sure when you start doing your coring that you don't bust through to the bottom. Because then all those, your spices and your juices, they'll leave. They'll run out. And we don't want that to happen. So Michael has just walked in the house, y'all. He has been having some back problems. And he's going to Mayo down in Jacksonville. And they're working on trying to help him manage this pain. You know, there's some guys out there, let's see, their last name is Ritus.
Yeah.
And I think out of all of the Ritus boys out there, the Arthur is the worst one of all of them. I've met Arthur. And I don't like him. So I think Arthur has been visiting you too.
Oh yeah.
Hadn't he, Michael?
It's unusual for young guys like me to get it.
Yes, you're 9 years younger than me. That shouldn't be happening to you. All right, so you can see how I cored out our apples. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little fruit fresh on that. And I'm going to put it in my casserole dish. See how we've done it. They naturally, you don't have to cut any of the bottom off because they've got a natural stool that they sit on. So I have got like a 1/2 cup of sugar. There's my spoon. I've got a 1/2 teaspoon of fresh ground nutmeg. And I really do like using the fresh ground. It's just so much better. And I've got a teaspoon of cinnamon. So I'm just gonna mix that together. I'm gonna drop that in the cavity. After we get it all mixed up. Now this is enough to probably do 6 apples right here, but I'm only doing 4, so just gonna drop that right into the cavity just like that. You know, these are so, you know, if you feel like you got to have a dessert, this is a good way to me to like have your cake and eat it too with this dessert. Because an apple a day keeps the doctor away, right, Mikey?
Maybe not those.
I was gonna say.
Maybe without the sugar.
Well, you know what? You could use a sugar substitute. You know, there's baking substitutes out there, so you could certainly use that. But now here's one we're not gonna substitute. And that's a little butter. Just gonna kind of press that in. It's like a teaspoon. Just press it in like that. And then to make sure the butter gets a little sugar on it, I'm just gonna sprinkle a little more.
We used to make butter and sugar sandwich.
Every child has. It was such a cheap treat. I did the same thing, Michael. Got my white bread out and smeared butter on it and sprinkled it with sugar. And then, all right, I've got a cup of apple juice. And I'm not going to pour it over the apples. I'm going to pour it in the dish around my apples. And now I'm going to cover this with tin foil. And I'm going to bake it for about 45 minutes to an hour. Really depending on how you like your apples. If you like them firm or real soft. I keep looking at this sugar. I just can't stand the thoughts of it.
Waste.
I know. I mean, I could save it and make French toast with it. But I was afraid I was
Just
too...
pour it in the apple juice.
That's a good idea, Michael. Just a little. All right. So tin foil. And we're ready to go. Now when I'm, oops.
That scared you.
Did it? I'm sorry. When I'm covering any dish with tin foil that's going into the oven, I like to spray it because especially, I've noticed it, especially with meats, Michael, I don't know if you've ever noticed it, but you cover it with tin foil and then you go to take your tin foil off.
I spray mine with duck fat.
Yeah, that's good too. From my duck fat in that drawer.
Well, I didn't know it was just yours. But you share with me.
I do share with you.
Yeah.
So I like to spray the tin foil because sometimes flecks of that tin foil will actually get on whatever you're cooking. And like I said, I find it especially with meat. Now another thing that I have to be mindful of is that is a commercial oven in there that I'm cooking with. And the fan is so strong that it'll blow my tin foil off. So I had to wrap it extra long so it can wrap around it like that. It's kind of hard, just one person doing this, but
Go the other way too.
I don't want to cover it.
Does it need to be sealed? Because this one has, this isn't sealed over here.
No, I think it's all right.
Let me put it in.
Yeah.
It's good to go.
Okay, but we will have to watch it because, like I said, that fan is so strong it'll blow that tin foil right off, and then you'll hear this crunching and beating around in there. But I wouldn't trade my commercial oven for anything, any kitchen appliance. Maybe my air fryer. Didn't do without my air fryer. So 45 minutes, we can sit down and share an apple, Michael.
Sounds great.
And you know what? It would be delicious with a scoop of vanilla ice cream sitting beside it.
Anything's better with ice cream.
Yes, I agree. Y'all, our apples just turned out beautiful. Yummy looking. And this is the softness that I like my baked apples.
So it should still be.
They're hot, but so good. So good. It makes a wonderful dessert or an afternoon snack. And if you're gonna serve, if you're having guests and you're gonna serve them a dessert, a scoop of ice cream alongside this plate of apple is delicious. And you could stick a cinnamon stick in it and a little piece of fresh mint. And you have a beautiful, beautiful dessert. Look at that, skin and all. Because the skin, they say, is the most important part that you eat. That's where a lot of your vitamins are.
Look at Papa.
I feel so healthy. Yum. Delicious. Bye, y'all. Hey, y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.